Hello, friends.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Welcome guys to another video of Gyan Bihar with Praveen. Without wasting our time, let us start our new video. So let me tell you, this video is going to be the first teaching video, because the previous video which I have gave, it was basing upon the ChatGPT. How you will use the ChatGPT, how it will help in your study purposes, like doing your homework or doing your assignment. So in today's topic, we will cover what is trigonometry, what are the basic concepts of trigonometry, then trigonometric ratios. I will make another videos on trigonometric angles and trigonometric identities. Okay, so before reading about trigonometry, let us do a quick revision of what we have learned in 9th class about triangles or right angle triangles. So let us see. This is our right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, we know that any angle whose one of the angle will be 90 degree. Okay, right angle triangle means what? A type of triangle whose one of the angle will be 90 degree will be called as what? Right angle triangle. This right angle triangle have three parts. What are those three parts? Hypotenuse, perpendicular and base. Okay, what are those? Hypotenuse, perpendicular and base. So now, how can we identify, how do we know that which will be the hypotenuse, which will be the perpendicular and which will be the base? So see, any side hypotenuse always comes opposite to 90 degree. So the side which will be opposite to 90 degree is known as hypotenuse. So if two angles will be there, suppose I am writing if I am writing A, B and C. What? Okay, so this is our triangle. In this triangle, three vertices are there, A, B and C. So three sides are there, A, B and C. So at angle B, 90 degree is there. You can see 90 degree means if two perpendicular line will form like this, then there 90 degree forms. With closing our eyes, without looking, without measuring anything, if two lines coming perpendicular to each other, then that perpendicular relation is known as 90 degree. Okay, so in this triangle also, AB and BC side is perpendicular, and due to these perpendicular lines, it is forming 90 degree. Okay, so the sides which is opposite to 90 degree will be also called as what? Hypotenuse. So clear what is hypotenuse? Now let us understand which side will be called as perpendicular and which side will be called as base. Okay, see, suppose the measurement or the identification of base and perpendicular based upon two things. What are the two things? Where is the right angle triangle and we are focusing on which angle? The angle where we are focusing will be considered as the perpendicular or base. For example, if we will consider angle C, if we will focus on this angle, this is angle C, if we will focus on angle C, then here the side which will be in the upper side, okay, means the side, the left arm or the left arm which will be upward in direction will be called as perpendicular. If I will explain in Hindi, 90 डिग्री जहाँ पर भी है, अगर हम एंगल सी को फोकस कर रहे हैं, एंगल सी को अगर फोकस कर रहे हैं तो 90 डिग्री के इस तरफ ये एंगल सी है, तो 90 डिग्री के अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन पर जो भी होगा उसको हम बोलेंगे परपेंडिकुलर. इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द बेस, सो द अनदर आर्म एक्सेप्ट perpendicular is known as the base. If I will give you the real scenario of this right angle triangle, that means suppose a tree is there. Okay, suppose this is a tree and this is the land and this is you. If you are looking at this tree, upper part of the tree, here one figure is forming, that is right angle triangle. So the direction between your eye or the distance between your eye and this tree will be considered as the hypotenuse, and the height of the tree will be considered as the perpendicular, and the land will be considered as the base. This is the basic concept of right angle triangle. I I thought you may have you got clear idea about this right angle triangle. Now another formula that we are going to focus is, there is a formula to find out the sides of a right angle triangle. What is that formula? Let me make the triangle. This is the triangle. In this triangle, this is the hypotenuse, this is the base, and this is the perpendicular. One scientist, his name is Pythagoras, he gave the formula to find out the longest side. Longest side is what? Hypotenuse. So according to him, Pythagoras theorem is h square equal to p square plus b square, or we can write h equal to square root of p square plus b square. Okay. Now if some question arises, if the value of p and b will be given, you can easily find out the value of h. If a question is given and they have given the value of p and b, or they have given the value of h and b, and it is asking to find out the value of p, in that condition what value you have to find out, or how will you find out the answer? So let us solve one question so that you will get the clear idea. So let me write down, let me erase this. Suppose this is the triangle. This is our right angle triangle. Suppose the hypotenuse given is 5 centimeter. Okay, base is 3. We have to find out the perpendicular. Okay, we know that according to Pythagoras theorem, h square equal to p square plus b square. Okay, which implies h equal to square root of p square plus b square. You have already learned about square root, square and square root in your 8th class. Okay, but we don't have to find h, we have to find out the value of p. So in that condition, what we will do? In that condition, it will be p square equal to h square minus b square. Okay, so whenever we will find the value of p, it will be what? Square root of h square minus b square. Okay, so what it becomes? See, p will be equal to what? H is given 5, so 5 square minus 3 square, so square root of 5 square minus 3 square. So p will be equal to what? What is the square of 5? The square of 5 we know is 25, minus square of 3 is 9. So one second. So p will be equal to square root of 16, and square root of 16 is what? 4. So in this way we can find out the value of p, h and b. Now you may have wondering, we all know this about the Pythagoras theorem. Many of the students from you may have learned this, but this is the most essential things we should require while solving the trigonometry. Okay, let us move to that main trigonometric concept. Let me erase it first. So what is the name of our chapter? The name of our chapter is trigonometry, right? This is the name of our chapter. So what is trigonometry? The first question which comes to our mind whenever we are learning a new topic, new concept, because this is the new concept for you. You have never heard the word like this, but this is one of the easiest chapter also and one of the difficult chapter also. So now you will ask, if why it will be called as the easiest, and if the easiest, why it will be considered as difficult? So we can call it easiest subject because if you will know the formula, you can directly solve all the questions. You don't have to apply any other methods, only you have to put the formula and you have to find out the answer. But why it is difficult? If you don't know the formula, you won't be able to solve any single question. So in trigonometry, the thing which is most important to solve the question is the formula. Okay, so trigonometry is derived from a Greek word. Trigonometry is what? Trigonometry is derived from a Greek word, trigonometron. So which Greek word is that? That is what? Trigonometron. Trigonometry is derived from a Greek word, trigonometron. So trigonometron, what is the meaning of trigonometron? If we break trigonometron into three parts, okay, if we break trigonometron into three parts, it will be what? It will be tri means we all know that three. Gono means what? Side. And metron means what? To measure. So trigonometry or trigonometron means what? The branch of mathematics which deals with the study of side and its angles, or the relationship which shows the relationship between its sides and its angles are known as what? Trigonometry. So this is the chapter where we are going to deal with real life scenarios which about which we'll learn in the next chapter, that is height and distance. So in the first topic we are going to cover the main thing, that is what, mainly we will in the first class we'll discuss only about the trigonometric ratio. Okay, so let us discuss the main concept of trigonometry. Okay, that is trigonometric ratio. So this is our right angle triangle. So in this right angle triangle, these three vertices are there, A, B and C. So different trigonometric ratios are there. Trigonometric, the way which I solved the questions or I cleared your concepts regarding the right angle triangle, in that way only we have to focus. The trigonometric ratios also depend upon which angle which angle we are focusing. Suppose we are focusing on angle C. If we are focusing on angle C, then this will be the perpendicular and this will be the base. If we will focus on angle A, then this becomes the perpendicular and this becomes the base, because if we'll convert this, if we'll convert like this, so see whenever we'll convert the triangle or change the vertices, the angle where 90 degree is forming will be B. If we will change our focus, suppose we'll change our focus, that is the main focus was on C and now the focus turned into A and here C is there. So if we'll focus A on this, then this, so AC will be always hypotenuse, because previously I told you that the side which will be opposite to 90 degree will be called as hypotenuse. Okay, so which will be the thing which will be in upward direction are known as perpendicular, and in this side it will be the what? Base. Okay, so different ratios are there. So let me write down that ratio. Let me change the color so that you can get clear idea. So as we are focusing on angle C, so I am writing the ratio of angle C only, like sine C. So our ratio are sine C, cosine C, then after sine and cosine, tan C, cosec C, sec C, then cot C. Okay, let me write the full name so that you won't get confused. Sine, cosine, actually full name of tan C is tangent C. Let me write it again. So cosine C, then what? After cosine C, the another one is tangent C. Then after tangent, secant C. After secant C, another ratio is what? Cosecant C. Cosecant C. Okay. If I will write this in short form, sine will be turned into sine sin. Sin is sine c. I can call sin is sine c as sine c. Cosine we can call cosine as cos. Okay. Then tangent as tan, secant as sec, and cosecant as cosec. Then cot or cotangent, or we can call it as cot. So these are our total ratio. These are the total ratio. So you can see that our total ratios are, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, we have 6 ratios: sine, cosine, tangent, secant, cosecant, and cotangent. Sine is called as sine, cosine is called as cos, tangent in short form called as tan, secant in short form called as sec, cosecant in short form called as cosec, cotangent in short form called as cot. Now let us know the reciprocal of this. After that we'll know the ratio formula. Reciprocal will be what? See, the reciprocal of sine c will be equal to cosec c. What? The reciprocal of sine c is equal to cosec c. That means what? If the ratio of sine c is 1 by 2, then the ratio of cosec c will be 2. Reciprocal means what? Numerator will be changed into denominator, and denominator will be changed into numerator. That means if the ratio of sine c is 1 by 2, then the ratio of cosec c will be 2, because the reciprocal of 1 by 2 is 2 by 1, and we know that 2 by 1 means what? 2. So reciprocal of sine c is cosec c, and reciprocal of cosec c is sine c. Okay. Next, in the same way, different ratios or different values or different trigonometric ratios have different reciprocal. For example, for sine c the reciprocal is cosec c. In the same way, for cos c the reciprocal will be sec c. For tan c the reciprocal will be cot c. In this way, different reciprocals are there. Okay. Now let us know the formula. See, I am telling you one thing. Actually, I am using Microsoft Whiteboard applications to teach you the mathematics. Okay. Whenever I will get a good resource for teaching you, then I can write all the notes in a better way in the board. Here I am getting a problem. I am facing many issues in writing here. For example, there are actually network connectivity is also not good, so that's why I am using my phone and sharing the screen. So whatever just I'm saying, you just do one thing: take your notes and write down each and everything. If you have you forgot anything which I told you earlier, you can skip back and see the things which I have told you. But if listening to all my things, everything, you are getting any type of doubts, you can send me the question, or you can ask the doubts in our WhatsApp group or Telegram group. And comment section is also there. In comment section also you may ask the doubts. I am 24-hour free. In each and every time I am free, you just ask me the doubts. Okay. So let us write the formula. So this is our right angle triangle A, B and C. Now this is the main concept. Triangle A, B, C. Three vertices are there: A, B and C. What I told you earlier, a triangle whose one of the angle will be 90 degree is called as what? Right angle triangle. In the same way, here two other angles are there. If we will focus on angle C, then we will write sine C. If we will focus on angle A, we will write sine A. But the formula will be same, but two things will change. Hypotenuse will be same, but two things will be changed. What will change? I will I had told you earlier, only whenever we will change the focus, that is if we are changing the focus from C to A, the perpendicular and base value will be changed. Okay, so see, what is the formula of sine A? As angle B and C are there, so we will take sine C. So for sine C, actually, okay, see, this is A, B and C. For sine C, our main formula is adjacent so our main formula for sine C, the main formula is what? Adjacent to angle A by opposite to 90 degree. What did you understand by this formula? Let me clear your doubts. See, adjacent to angle A means this side is adjacent to angle A, or we can say, if we will not write angle A also, we can write it directly adjacent to 90 degree and opposite to 90 degree. Okay, adjacent to 90 degree and opposite to 90 degree. That means adjacent to 90 degree is what? Perpendicular, and opposite to 90 degree is what? Hypotenuse. So we can simply say that the formula for sine theta is P by H, or perpendicular by hypotenuse. In the same way, if we will write the formula of cos, in the same way we will write the formula of cos C. So it will be what? It will be adjacent to angle C. You can write adjacent to this angle by opposite to 90 degree, by opposite to 90 degree. So it will be what? Adjacent to angle C means B by H. So two values are there, that is P by H and B by H. Then tan will be what? I am just saying this because if I will keep on writing it will take a lot of time because I am using the phone. So just listen to me carefully. Tan will be what? Tan will be adjacent to 90 degree, or adjacent to 90 degree by adjacent to angle C. That means the formula will be P by B. So we have three formula, that is for sine C P by H, for cos C B by H, and for tan C P by B. We have the three formula. I am saying it once again. For sine C P by H, for cos C P by H, for tan C P by B. So the next three ratios will be its inverse. So I already told you that the inverse of sine C is cosec C. So the formula of cosec C will be H by P, because cosec C is the inverse of sine C. So if anyone asks you, or if you forgot the formula of cosec C also, you can simply write sine C is equal to 1 by cosec C. Cos C is B by H, so sec C will be equal to H by B. Tan C is P by B, so cos C will be what? B by B. In this way you can write the formulas. So these are the total concept which I have taught you in this video. Now let us solve some questions. After solving the question, you will get clear idea about whatever things I just taught. So see the first question. Our first question is, in a triangle ABC, right angle at B, AB equal to 24 centimeter, BC equal to 7 centimeter. Determine the value of sine A, cos A, sine C and cos C. The question seems difficult or easy, I don't know. But with using the mind, or with using the formula, we can solve the answers very easily. Okay, so let us try to solve this question. First, whenever we are solving the trigonometric question, the first thing which we have to do is to understand the question, okay, and to read the question carefully, and after reading the question we have to understand this carefully. So see, in a triangle ABC, let us draw a triangle. Sorry. What is it saying? In triangle ABC, right angled at B. This will be 90 degree. So it is right angled at B. Another two things are A and C. This is angle A and this is angle C. Okay. Next. If AB equal to 24 centimeter, it is saying that this AB is 24. Yeah. Then BC equal to 7 centimeter. BC equal to 7. Okay. Determine sine A, cos A, sine C, cos C. We know that the formula for sine A is P by H and cos is B by H. So we have the value of P, we have the value of B, but we don't have the value of H. Whenever we will take sine C, then we can take the value directly, because in this side we are focusing, if we focus on angle C, then the perpendicular will be AB and the base will be BC. If we will focus on if we will focus on angle A, then base will become the perpendicular for angle A, for this side. For if we will focus on this angle, then BC will become the base and AB will become the perpendicular. Okay, whenever we will focus on C, then this will be the perpendicular and this will be the base. When we will focus on angle A, this will be the perpendicular, this will be the base. Let me solve the question so that you won't get any doubt. So let me make the triangle again. So this is our triangle. It is A, B and C. This one is 24 and this one is 7. So first we have to find the value of H by using Pythagoras theorem. By using what? Pythagoras theorem. So see, you have to write first according to Pythagoras theorem. You have to write, see, I am telling you in a stepwise manner. So in that step you have to write the answer. So what is the first step which I told? You have to make the right angle triangle basing upon the information given in the question. After that you have to write according to the question. You have to write each and everything. You have to make the figure. You have to present the information. After presenting the information, you will write what? According to Pythagoras theorem. You will write according to Pythagoras theorem. You will write. After writing that, you will write, we know what? S square is equal to what? P square plus B square, which implies H will be equal to what? Square root of P square plus B square. Which will be implies H equal to, here the value of P is given 24. So 24 square plus, and the value of B is given 7. So 7 square. So H is equal to what? Square root of P square plus B square. So H will be equal to square root of 24 square plus 7 square. Now H will be equal to what? We know that the square of 24 is what? The square of 24 is 576 plus the square of 7 is what? The square of 7 is 49. After solving this, so the value of H becomes what? 576 plus 49 will become 625. Okay, say this in a stepwise manner. If you want to understand anything, I am telling you it in Hindi also. See, पहले हमको एक क्वेश्चन दिया था, हमें एक क्वेश्चन दिया गया था कि एक ट्रायंगल ABC है जिसमें B राइट एंगल पर है, मतलब 90 डिग्री का जो वर्टिसेस है वहाँ पर B है, और AB दिया है 24, BC दिया है 7. अगर हम एंगल C को फोकस करते हैं तो AB हो जाता है परपेंडिकुलर, BC हो जाता है बेस. तो इसके हिसाब से अगर हम पाइथागोरस थ्योरम के हिसाब से अगर हम देखेंगे तो पाइथागोरस थ्योरम का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? एच स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू पी स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर और एच इक्वल टू स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ पी स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर. हमारे पास p का फॉर्मूला है 24 और b का फॉर्मूला है 7. उस वैल्यू को हमने p के जगह पर और b के जगह पर पुट कर दिया. तो 24 का स्क्वायर हम जानते हैं 576 होता है, 7 का स्क्वायर हम जानते हैं 49 होता है. So h will be equal to what? Square root of 625. Now let us do the next thing, which implies h equal to what? Square root of 625 is 25. So our answer is what? H is equal to 25. Okay. So now we can directly find out the value of sine A cosine. So first thing, now the main thing comes. This is the, you have already done this. You have already solved this type of Pythagorean concept or Pythagorean answers in your 7th or 8th class. Now the main concept comes. We have to find the value. We don't have to find the value of h, but we have to. Main thing is we have to find the value of sine A, cos A, sine C, and cos C. So to find the value of sine A, what we will do? We will focus on angle A. To find the sine A, what we will do? We will focus on angle A. So to focus on angle A, what we will do? Sine A is equal to, we know the formula is P by H. So whenever we'll focus on angle A, it will becomes what? If we are focusing on angle A, this will become the angle A, this will become 90 degree, and this will be C. So in this type, if you will see, if you will focus on angle A, so this becomes the perpendicular, this becomes the base. So here, what is the measurement of BC? Measurement of BC is 7, and measurement of AB is what? 24. So in this condition, in the sine A condition, or if we will focus on angle A, then our perpendicular becomes what? 7, and the hypotenuse is same, 25. So the value of sine A will become what? 7 by 25. In the same way, you have to find the other values. If I am finding cos A, it will be what? Same thing. It will be what? 24 by 25. In the same way, you will find the other values, and you will try to solve each and everything. So see, I will, in YouTube, I will post only one topic of one chapter. For more topics, you have to join my YouTube online classes, and in the online classes I will teach the next topics. If you like our video, and if and how was our video, please share your views on the comment section. If there is a mistake